Hello, Algebra 2. This is Wednesday, September 23rd. This is for fourth period. You're on an async period. If you still have not finished or made up the performance task that was on the normal curve for statistics, then you need to go right now during fourth period, log on to the Google Meet to finish that 100-point assignment. If you do not do that and you have a 0 on that assignment, your triad grade's going to fall to an F. So please come over to the Google Meet during fourth period. That would be during 11:45 to 12:30, and make up your performance task. We've been emailing everyone who's been missing it or who still needs to finish it, so you need to respond to those emails. And also, if you need any help with anything else for this class, please go over and pop into the Google Meet right now during fourth period, and we'll help you. Okay, so for today, I just have a couple practice problems on solving absolute value equations. Just go ahead and do those on the back of your homework from yesterday, and then listen to the announcement recording that's back on Google Classroom. That's important announcements from the school that I have for you, like joining your graduating class, and then there's no additional homework tonight. Okay, here's the two problems. So you can write this on the back of your homework paper from yesterday if you don't want to start a new piece of paper. So there's two of them. So I'm going to get you started on number 1. So I'm just pausing for a moment so you can write down number 1. Okay, so remember with absolute value, we write the equation twice. Once with equals +1 and once with equals -1. So this part of it, the absolute value, it changes. Once with a positive, once with a negative. The other part, you just drop these absolute value bars. You don't write those anymore. You just write exactly what's in there on both equations. So you have two equations with absolute value to solve, always. We're accounting for both sides of 0. We talked about that when we first went back to absolute value. Okay, and then we're just going to solve. So basic solving, you do the opposite or inverse operation. So this would be subtract 5 on both sides. You bring down the 4x. 1 minus 5 is -4. To solve this part, you know to divide by whatever's in front of the letter or x. So your final answer is -4 divided by 4, which is -1. So now we have one answer. Now we have to do the other side. So again, we would do the opposite because we want to get the number away from the x term. So that would be subtracting 5 to both sides. 4x would equal a -1, and -5 more is a -6. Again, you would divide on both sides by whatever number is in front of x. -6/4 is a fractional answer. You have to check if they're both evens. You need to see if you can reduce. So I'll do that up here. You remember this from elementary school. If they're evens, you divide out at least a 2. So -6 divided by 2 is -3. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this would be the reduced answer. That would be the proper answer. So -6/4 reduces to -3/2. So there's our final answer. Okay. So we have two answers for every problem. Here's the first answer for number 1. Here's the second answer for number 1. Okay, you do number 2. I'll see you. Come into the meet if you need extra help. Okay, thank you. Don't forget assignment number, your notes number 10 and homework number 11 needs to be uploaded to your digital workbook. Thank you.